I am Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Pikmin 2. We did some stuff at Awakening Wood yesterday. Now let's do more stuff at Awakening Wood. Cause that's the kind of life I want to live. I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things. First things first, you know what? I'm probably just gonna head straight to that hole. Get that done and over with. That way we can move on to grander pastures or whatever. Let's bring out, I guess, 50 reds. Probably bring out 40 yellows, and then I'm gonna fill the rest with purple, because, you know, purple Pikmin are great friends. They are my greatest of allies in this harsh reality that we live in. Pikmin will always, like, attack those George things over there. It's kind of rude, if I'm being honest. It's just how the world works. This is how the world works. How many berries am I at? Unfortunately, the berry plants take a little bit to grow at the beginning of the day. Also, good luck getting all of your Pikmin to follow you up here. Just keep in mind, as long as they're in your squad, they will follow you. So, it's fine. We made it last time, you know, yesterday, but now we go down the hole. Yeah. There's a lot of seismic activity or whatever in this Bulblax kingdom. This is probably the first hole in the game where the difficulty kind of steps up a little bit. 'Cause, now we got a different variety of Bulborb over here in the orange ones. Over here we got ourselves a red candy pop bud. If you so desire, I don't have any red leaves, but it's fine. These are not that important. If you want to convert your Pikmin into other types of Pikmin, these will never run out, actually, so you can just keep throwing Pikmin in and converting them. For my purposes, you only need to use it once. So, you probably know why. Alright. What do I do here? This is kind of an unfortunate setup right here, because these guys, unlike their cousins, the red ones, are a lot more perceptive. Do I have a reason to even go over there? Because the radar's not going off, so I don't think that guy is guarding a treasure or anything. Let me throw some purples around here. Good. That's them dead. Alright. So, this is probably the first part of the game where Bitter Spray is going to be pretty useful. Get up close to this guy so you can throw purples at him, because that stun is going to be pretty important, turns out. These guys are a lot more ferocious than the other ones in the game, so you gotta be a little bit on the careful side. There's a white flower here. I was not anticipating that option, but you know what? If it's here, I might want to take it. Because usually, that will mean something of importance. I mean, I kind of figured I'd get interrupted, but I thought maybe I wouldn't? I don't know. Got myself a crystal clover. Just ready for action. I was holding the A button the whole time, and it just didn't work out in my favor. Alright, well, I threw some of my leaved red ones. Not all of them. Yeah, generally speaking, if you see a white flower anywhere, you probably want to use it, especially if you didn't bring any whites with you, because a lot of times there will still be stuff buried underground, even if the dungeon doesn't call for poison. I just mentioned that one instance in Citadel of Spiders because, it's the only time they don't put a white flower before a buried treasure. Basically. So, you know, it's just something to keep in mind, I guess, because this game is rude on occasion. Yeah, I didn't have any real reason to fight that other guy. He was just kind of there. Especially since he was facing, like, the entrance to that corridor. It's just not a good time. So, you know, you might get a setup of your particular layout where you have to go over there. but I didn't, so that was exciting. There's something going on in there. Oh, there's a dweevil in there. Dweevils are interesting. I didn't really super well explain what they do. I was gonna say, I just need, like, one of you to latch on so you can die. Yeah, while they're charging up their attack, they're just straight up invincible, even if they're, like, already dying. So, gotta be careful. Man, that was not an ideal situation that happened there. Yellow, I need you to not do that, alright? I'm trying to take care of Mr. Dweevil here, but unfortunately, he's running away from me like some kind of coward. Just the biggest coward you could ever possibly imagine in the history of the universe. Unfortunately, he's dead now. It's fine, though. I should probably get rid of these fire spouts. Generally a good idea, because, you know, they're in the way. Yellow, what are you even doing with your life? Other than being set on fire. Get back here. I know y'all are panicking and whatnot, but stop, maybe? Ow, fire is bad. Watch out. The thing is like one hit from not working anymore. Also, wow, there's just not really much in here. I didn't even notice the hole until now. So we got this weird ledge setup going on here. What you gotta do is, you gotta whistle at these guys and then guide them with the C-stick over to here so that they can procure themselves a little, gemstone or whatever. Also, I don't know if I've made note of it yet, but, the captains have a health bar, by the way. If that runs out, you lose your captain until the end of the day. So, do be aware of that. I think... See, like, the reason I was talking about interacting with the ship at the beginning of the game, it's a tear stone, by the way, because it looks like a water drop or whatever. And the reason I thought I could interact with the ship at the beginning of the game is I thought you could talk to it to, like, heal. But that might just be Pikmin 1? Because I know it's a thing in Pikmin 1. And it's just, I know that the Pikmin are stored in the ship, but I was just kind of curious if it heals you too? Maybe it doesn't. I'm not 100% clear on that, but I haven't had an opportunity to try. It's a Fluffy Flowhog, my favorite friend. He's here. These guys can't harm you, but they can, however, blow you around, and in particular, they make it so that your Pikmin lose their flowers if the wind gust hits them, essentially. See if we can't get as many Pikmin as we can on the flowered business. Realistically, I probably shouldn't have done that yet, because I could have instead opted to kill these flying dudes first. They're not really that much of a threat, but they can prove to be a great annoyance. Yeah, because any Pikmin that gets blown away by these things is gonna lose their flower, which is, you know, a problem, obviously. Some of them will have treasures and such, so you gotta be aware of that. They also laugh at you when they are successful at blowing wind at you, which is just the definition of rude. They deserve to die. This is what has been occurring on this day. Mashing the A button a whole lot. That's what's happening. Yeah, once you have enough Pikmin on them, they kind of just can't do anything. To be honest, the same is sort of true of a lot of enemies in this game. Truth be told, I don't know if I realistically need more whites, but I guess I'll take some. I guess. Just, you know, since you insist, video game. Just, you know, just... Sometimes you just gotta do what the game tells you, and then everything will be fine. I don't know why I didn't move on to the next set of flowers. Just didn't happen for reasons. I don't know, man. I have a feeling there might be like a buried treasure or something in here, because I haven't seen anything. I haven't been paying super close attention to the radar at present. Well, there's something over here. This is most definitely gonna be buried, because, I don't see anything. Where are all my whites? I mean, I have 8 of them in total, like, just, for some reason, they didn't latch on to the thing. It's just weird, man. Everybody, dig up Lord Helix himself! Yeah, let's go! Super rad jokes that nobody has ever made. In the history of the universe, I am the first! It's canon, and you can't tell me otherwise. I mean, you can, but it's factually wrong. It's the Ulmarnite shell. It's gonna hypnotize you if you spin it around like that, but I didn't let it happen, so, you know, whatever. Let's just go further down. Let's just go. You know, I said the difficulty went up, but realistically, the only hard floor thus far has been that first one. Just because the orange Bulborbs are kind of rude. They're manageable, but they're not great. Anyway, our introduction to electric gates. Make sure you throw a yellow at them ASAP. There's a purple flower in here. That's fun. Purples are cool. Yeah, everybody loves purples. Just take out these anode beetles. This is just the electricity floor. Let's just probably want to hurry, because that guy was about to be zappity. Whoa, hold up. We got ourselves a glint beetle. Throw a purple somewhere, because it's got a treasure. Or some really good items otherwise. Yeah, you have to be very careful, because sometimes you will encounter such things. I'm trying to be careful so as to not pick up the anode beetle. I have discussed why enough. Yo, we got a big old chunk of crystal. It's not worth very much, actually, despite being the Crystal King. Like, it's slightly more than a year's salary, apparently. Just, I don't know, you'd think it would be a little bit more, valuable than that. At least I would think so. Hi! You are my friend! Actually, you are not. I was not aware you were here. Turns out. Whoa, I don't like the fact that you are electrifying right now. I mentioned before, electricity is insta-kill. I don't like that you just kind of jumped all the way over here. I'm trying to find an opportunity to take care of these anode beetles. In actuality. This guy just kind of roams around, turns out. Alright, uh-oh, I walked in a bad spot. I'm trying to get my Pikmin to cooperate a little bit better. Alright, if I can do that, that should be the end of him. He was holding on to a coin, which is rude, if I'm being honest. How dare you hold on to a coin? Don't do that, friend. Alright, let's go ahead and... Aw, they're just there. They're friends with each other. They must die together. That is just the unfortunate reality of this situation. Do I have to even go over there? Probably not. But you know what? I'm gonna try it anyway. It might be cool stuff over there. You never know. I just want the coin, guys. I just want the coin. I was gonna say, I had a feeling you were gonna attach yourself to the anode beetle, and I was gonna be sad. Alright. There doesn't appear to be anything over here. This is just kind of a little area that exists. It's fine. It's alright. We saw the hole, because the hole is all the way back at, like, the start. So, you know, it's an unknown merit. It's just so unknown. Like the Pokemon. I don't know if there's anything over there. There might not be. I was kind of hoping to find some nectar, but... Truth be told, this hole is actually relatively small. You know, I'm having a hard time switching to leaves or whatever. It's fine, though. Let's get ourselves some more purples. Purples are here to say hello. My name is Purple. That is my name. Alright, well, now that we've done that, let's go further down. Further down into the depths where we can maybe, just maybe, make our way. I don't know, I feel like I've said many of these sentences before. Sub-level 5 is here. What is sub-level 5? Truly, no one knows, but it's very dark. Some areas are actually a little bit more dark than others. Like, there is a sort of, light circle around your characters, so you can't really see super far ahead. There's a buried thing here. And a bomb rock! Bomb rocks can just kind of casually fall from the ceiling. Those are just death, so be aware. It's a bad scene, man. It's a bad scene. Generally speaking, if a bomb rock were to fall while these guys are carrying that, they should be able to outpace it. They're not that threatening unless they catch you off guard, because most of the time you can react to them and back away before the explosion does anything. This sprout's real anxious. I don't have to fight anything. Uh-oh. Watch out. This is gonna be a reoccurring theme, is just bombs that fall from the sky casually. If I don't have to fight that guy, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna sneak on by. Yeah, see, I walked by and he woke up. Doesn't seem to be anything of note around here. Aw, man, I would like that nectar, but I don't think it's worth the effort that I would have to put into it. Same goes for that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hop into this hole and pretend nothing happened. I mean, I got kind of lucky with the layouts that have the orange bulborbs in them. So, you know, that's pretty cool, I guess. What's going on here? So, oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with that guy. You can change some Pikmin into red, you can change some Pikmin into purple. I'll take some purples, though. That sounds like a fun time, if I'm being honest. Yeah, there's another red one over there. That's weird. What are my numbers looking like? I got 35 red, 40 yellow. I don't know if I want more red, because I don't really need more red. 35 is a decent amount. Even 30 would be, so I'm just gonna go ahead and carelessly toss more red Pikmin into the purple flower. Man, I could use some nectar right about now. Especially for a lot of these purples, they're just so sluggish, and that could be very dangerous if the situation is bad. Speaking of bad situations, I'm not entirely sure what to do about this, because I feel like the little guys are kind of the problem here, because they could be an issue. I think I'm probably best off going for the big guy. Just get him out of the way. Swarm these dudes. Alright, we are actually good, turns out. That could have been bad. It wasn't, but it could have been. And that is truly what is dangerous about this place. Alright, let's just end your life real quick. I thought I missed for a moment, and I was gonna be sad. Alright. Got ourselves a big old thing with a gem inside of it. It's the Eternal Emerald Eye! It stares at you eternally. That's how it works, I'm afraid. Alright. What else resides in this den of misery and torment? Truly, nobody is aware of what that could be. Not I, not anyone else. We got dweevils. Alright, that's fine. Dweevils are alright, I guess. Not really, because unfortunately... Well, I mean, the dweevils don't really do much, actually. So let's end that guy real quick. and you also. So dweevils have this functionality where they will pick up stuff laying on the ground. That's just kind of a thing that they do. They can pick up treasures and such. It hasn't happened yet, but they can do it. So you have to be aware. They can also pick up treasures that Pikmin are carrying. That's not a good situation there. I had a feeling someone was stuck behind the skull, but I couldn't see him at the time. Alright, I've dislodged that. Let's go ahead. I want to get rid of big guy over here. Because, he's in the way, probably. Uh-oh. Pikmin are not stunning like they should be, which is weird. But it's fine. I made it happen. Alright. I'm also probably gonna want to get rid of these dweevils, actually. So let's just get a move on, because that's the thing. They're gonna be kind of a nuisance. Well, alright. See, he picked up a corpse. Unfortunately, that gives him a sort of, defense mechanism, let's say. In that, you can't kill him if he's holding something. You have to dislodge it first. So, you know, that's just how it works, I am afraid. Let's just grab this skull real quick, because, you know, that's just what you do. You grab the skull, you carry it with you to base. I'm pretty sure dweevils don't actually, like, outright attack you unless you attack them, so... they're pretty passive, actually. Just leave them there. Let's go check out this skull. It's a skull. What were you expecting? It's a colossal fossil. It's so big and fossil-like. Let's go in the hole, guys. Let's do it. I believe in us. I believe in you.